I'm a big fan of all you guys. All you guys have done shit. That's what I'm into. I'm into being around people that get up in the morning, you know, put some cloths on, you know, do or not do something with their hair, have some kind of regiment, take it upon themselves to make 4 to 6 decisions in the first hour of waking up. And within that, almost maybe 2 billion micro decisions, some of which are pre-automated because of the autonomous systems in biology. I like to be around people like that because it makes me feel like I'm someone. You know? How many of you guys have ever been in an android colony where you feel like free will isn't real? Okay. All right, so you guys know. Okay. Androids are cool. I have no complaints against them. They look pretty much like us. They're a lot heavier than us. Usually a great way of telling if someone is an android or not is look at the sidewalk. Do you see them putting new cracks in the sidewalk as they're walking? Or do you see them accidentally run into someone and that someone seemingly like they react as though they've been hit by a truck or something? Okay, these are all telltale signs. Here's another way of analyzing if you are an android or not. If you think that you are something, that you are somebody, then most likely, somehow, you might be. But if you aren't, there are 3 choices you can make. 1, Three legs to get to the center. Okay. Here is an impression of a robot 30 years from now. You can pick an object. Okay. Here is an impression of a robot 30 to 40 years from now, picking up this bottle of water. Hold on a second. As an impression comic, I want to do, this is Bill Cosby as President of the United States, watering his lawn, the great lawn. And this is the nose. Any you guys Soundgarden fans? Remember this song? I'm very excited about it, and I want to do. This is kind of like a. Before I knew that, you know how you have fan fiction? Well, I have Soundgarden fiction, like create like fake Soundgarden songs because such a long time we didn't get a new Soundgarden song. Except for that Chris Cornell song that he did for Casino Royale, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. I really loved it. But here's the song that I wrote 3 songs, and I'm going to do 2 of them right back to back. And hope you enjoy. Now here's a song that you submit when I say this. This is another song.
Down the line,
What's the next thing? Vampires is done, you know, we maxed it out. We fanged it out, we bled it dry. We went far, you know, with redefining the micro idiosyncrasies that entails being a vampire. Oh, we could be out in the sun, but, you know, this happens. Oh, here's my garlic, it's just kind of like this thing, there's some more. Oh, inviting me to the home, yeah, it's an old tradition, it's just we're really honorable people, there's no magic. So I think the next thing, we've done werewolves, right? You can never do a werewolf right. I don't think anybody's done a werewolf and made it like, holy shit, werewolves are awesome. They're just like really powerful, big dog-like things that just attack people, and you're like, God, that's really scary. Because there are dogs in this world that are capable of generating that much velocity and violence. To anyone. You know, vampires are based on cats. You know, that's not very scary, so... Oh, bandits. Excluding large cats, of course. But I think the next thing that we're going to start seeing movies really sinking their teeth into, pardon the expression. And also we've done mummies as well. So I know some of you guys are like, what about mummies? No, we've done mummies. The next mythical creature, in my opinion, and there are some people here tonight that are probably thinking about, you know, some writers thinking about their next thing. Scarecrows.
Scarecrows.
Scarecrows are terrifying because they're partially real. I mean, they exist. You can drive down country roads and still see a few scarecrows once in a while, scarecrow. It doesn't matter how many scarecrow. If you were like, if you like woke up in the middle of the night, you saw a little trail of straw going into your closet. Or it just stops at your window. The window's open. I think you'd be pretty scared. It's what the smallest detail implies that's scariest. For instance, in Psycho, the moment where Bates gets out of his car, that's probably the scariest moment. Because you know if he can get out of a car, what else can he do?
Oh man.
So scarecrows, I think it's going to be the shit. I think people are going to be like, I don't know. And yes, there was a movie called Scarecrow. You can rent it. You can see it on Netflix if you want to. It's still terrifying. Children of the Corn used Scarecrow. Very or scare murders, whatever. My point is, we need to dig deeper. We can't just keep sticking with vampires. Greatest vampire movie ever made. Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf? Somehow you're right. Excluding Teen Wolf or Teen Wolf 2. Greatest vampire movie. What? Near Dark? Who else? What did you say over there? Okay. Oh, Lost Boys is pretty good. Vampire in Brooklyn? I haven't seen that. Blackula? I think, personally, my top 2 favorite vampire movies. You gotta go Nosferatu, just for OG-ness. Because that vampire was the creepiest man. I would have had nightmares as a kid of a big shadow, some really long thing with a pointy nose. Like, yeah, we had like, you know, Dark City, so it kind of ruined the whole, like, you know, tall, skinny, bald guy like creeping upstairs and shit. But that used to haunt my I guess my mind.
Okay.
Now that I think of it, yeah, it haunted my mind. But The Hunger. How many people have seen The Hunger?